One of the things you might want to ask yourself is that if your toil is not play, how wrong is your aim? And then the next question is, well, what should you aim for? The biblical library does what it can to answer that question too. What should you aim for? God is characterized in the biblical stories as the source of the ultimate aim. That's a good way of thinking about it. So imagine that there are things in your life that interest you and compel you and pull you forward. They call to you. Now imagine that as you mature, what interests and calls to you and pulls you forward changes, right? But the fact that something interests you and calls to you and motivates your transformation, that doesn't change. God is defined in the Old Testament corpus as the spirit behind all transformational aims, right? So you can imagine that the thing that beckons to you and calls you to develop and mature further varies in its specific manifestations depending on your time and your place and your temperament, but that there's something behind that that shines through all of those things that beckon and call and fill you with enthusiasm. And that's the deity at the pinnacle of Jacob's ladder, which is the never-ending spiral of upward aim. That's a definition. And that people are called upon to exist in relationship to that spirit. That's the covenant between man and God.